Why do you think banks' current processes are not providing them with their required transparency and control? I know we've seen, obviously Swift GPI a couple of years ago. How can we really improve that?
Well, I think the thing is, you've got a combination of things. One is what maybe a regulatory authority tells you you have to have and have to do. And by the way, we didn't even address the part around the charges around cards usage, which I do believe will see regulatory pressure coming as well, especially if you see the amount of lawsuits that have been created around incorrect fees and billings in the digital payments business, right? But to come back to what you were saying, you also got something that makes it even more difficult, and that is with the arrival of instant. Because said up until now, you could do these processes potentially even manually, right, if the volumes are low. You've got two things. The volumes are going up, radically, and at the same time, the customer's expectation is that it's solved faster. Okay? And so that really makes it challenging, because it's not just a regulatory issue, it's also an issue. Nowadays, the customer feels instantly if you're doing something wrong. Before
it was just an expectation, now it's a demand.
Exactly. The biggest example I use is, think of it, you're buying something on Amazon and it tells you, I've got it, this is the price, it's in stock. And so you're just about to you press order, and then it says, but we'll tell you in 4 or 5 days when we can deliver it.
You wouldn't be having it.
Nobody would do that. Okay? The business model wouldn't work. But that's what we're used to, and we have to get to the point where it says, now when I press order, I'm telling you exactly when it's going to arrive.
What will set the leaders apart with this?
Well, I think it's embracing the fact that we are using new standards. I think it is, though, also looking at using standard processes. And then embracing the things where technology can help you on a proven basis. So I think the biggest issue that we always have is around the promise of technology. We shouldn't be dealing with the promise of technology, what it can do in 2, 3, 4 years. We should be looking at what does it do now, and we should be quantifying that. And so a typical example of that is, the way the word AI is used.
Okay, yeah.
AI is the answer to everything, yes. But we don't live in a Star Trek age, right? So that AI is not going to do everything for you, But there are some really good use cases where it helps you radically, and it helps you in ways you don't even think. So, when I talk to some of the C-level people around AI and reduction of effort and reduction of work, it's fine, but it's not really for them the game changer. It's a cost point, and you can save money with it. But the game changer is when you have AIs, as an example, that learn from what people do manually. Because that then makes a sustainable business model, right? So up until now, if I have people doing manual tasks in some of my operations, I depend on them, and it's an acquired skill set sometimes, which takes a long time to acquire and to retain. But if that person now leaves to go to a different department or a different organization, I lose that entire skill set. So really what's interesting is technology can help us, because there are AIs now available that can actually retain that knowledge, because it learns from what people do. But it's not going to be the AI that tells the person exactly what to do. But
it's going to be fed by humans just to relieve you.
Exactly.
And organizations that embrace that streamline their processes and improve and become industry leaders. Roland, thank you so much for your time.
It's a pleasure, as always.
Cheers. An insight always.